men out here. There really are.
Hey,
There's so many good men out here. Now, this is the caveat. If you choose high value, high earning, masculine man, you have to know what you're signing up for. Like a lot of women think that they want this man that is super successful and well, his schedule might not be the way that you want it to be. He may not be as available to you as you want him to be. You may not get the good morning text every morning, but he's there when it counts. He's there when it matters. The conversations aren't going to be 3 hours on the phone. That's not realistic for this type of person. I know my pool. And so I move in alignment with my pool, you know, and so there, you know, I also believe that women, because we are geriatric at 35, right? I believe that women, one of the most beautiful opportunities we have is to also create legacy for your partner. Whether that, I think it should be marriage personally, but if not, that's cool too. Do whatever makes your soul smile. But inside of that, I really and truly feel like you've got to position yourself to be found by the person that you want. You know, if not, what's the point? Create legacy, do all the things, create the family, be happy, find connectedness, but don't settle but also some people should settle. Some people should settle. Some people should stay single. Some people
do y'all think I don't think it's settling though. I don't think it's settling. I think it's getting the person that that's in your bracket. Because a lot of women like to use that, oh, I'm settling. You really think you could have done better? Do you honestly and truly think you could have gotten better? Or is it that FOMO, that feeling of missing out, you thinking there's something green on the other side? Ooh, could it be that? You feel me? So I don't know. Oh shoot, I don't know. He might be in here. I think he's still in here.
Everybody doesn't.
You gotta
tell
somebody should settle. So you be like, so don't desire all that you want. Just take whatever's given to you.
No, I'm saying some people don't want to do the work, so you shouldn't expect someone that does do it.
As like the saying goes, it's not what you know, it's who you know. Or I like to say, the biggest game changer.
If you are settling for the version of yourself that you are, you deserve someone else that's settling for themselves. And you should be in that realm. High value masculine, high value feminine doesn't choose average because they don't have to. That's just the reality. And I'm not talking about an aesthetic, by the way. I'm talking about a beingness. And then this is the thing too. This is why, and it goes back to the conversation that we've had, being in integrity with yourself and loving who you are and feeling fulfilled, where two people come together to create one. No, 1 + 1 is 2. We are super whole over here. We are overflowing. Right. And so I just feel like for the right man, I'm not intimidating at all, because the truth is, even though I desire these things, a feminine woman is going to bring them out of you if they're not already, like, what's the word when you start it? If they're not accelerated, ignited. Thank you.
So my bigger question is, why she ain't married? Because she's spitting facts. She's spitting it. How come she ain't married? Why hasn't she been picked? That's what I want to know. I need to know. I want to know. I genuinely want to know. I ain't throwing shots. Just observing.
Yes. That it's going to happen naturally, you know, and I feel like high value means exclusive. Yeah. Everybody can't get in.
It's very true. So speaking to that, you listed off some great attributes that you're looking for in a man.
Yes.
And that you are positioned because you are offering these same things. So what are some non-starters for Miss Sarah? What are some things where it's like, he can have all of these things, but if he does this, or if he's into this, or what are the things, and I don't like to call them red flags, but it's more about things that you take notice to that is like, all right, yeah, I've learned my lesson with those type of individuals.
I already
is narcissism one of them?
No, I think we're all a little narcissistic if you're a little bit successful.
Preach.
Yeah. I think narcissistic personality disorder, that's absolutely a no-go for me.
Yeah,
that's different.
There's rage in there.
There's
empathy.
Yeah. And there's delusion.
Yeah.
You live in a world that you've created that no one else knows except for you.
Right.
You know, you don't live in the truth, you live in your truth. And I'm not doing that.
So what are the non-starters for you?
Lacking character.
What is lacking? Everybody has character.
No. I mean,
you mean character as in like integrity character?
Integrity character as in, are you validated by the people outside you? Or are you validated by who you say that you are? You know, are you waiting for other people to say?
I think it's a bit of both. I think it's a bit of both, because I can say I'm the greatest of all time. I can say that all day, and I can believe it. I can believe it in my soul and in my spirit. But the results have to match that, though. The results got to match it. So I think it has to be both. Based off of what she's saying, they both got to align. You got to be able to go out into the world like, hey, yeah, that dude Courtney, he great. He dope as fuck. But I also got to believe that too. Like, yeah, but I'm dope as fuck. But then you also know that because everybody else on the outside of what I believe the shit too. Like, yeah, that nigga dope as fuck. Which I am. You know what I'm saying? But hey. You say, got you here for it. Let's get it. I am coming when it is time. Say less.
Oh, this is who you need. I can't. It's a no-go for me.
That's difficult because we live in an age of social media where we all can fall victim to that.
I did in the past, and I'm not doing it again. Before, perception was so much more important to me than reality. The second time I was engaged.
She was stop hacking it.
And we lived on social media. What I mean by that is we were every hashtag. We were Black love. We were relationship goals. We were power couple. But in reality, it was really toxic. But now what I did was I built up this facade of how incredible our relationship was. Now I had to live in a real hell instead of actually just accepting the truth that we were not meant to be together. Right. And so that relationship went further and lasted longer than it should have, because
that's why every time when I'm on social media and I see all these women, hella, I'm talking about over posting they man, they in every picture, every story, every post. Ooh, I love my man. Ooh, my man. Yo, what it do, Freddie D? What up, my boy? What up with you, big dog? When I see a lot of these women over posting, I say, yeah, she covering something up, something going on. That's not an authentic relationship. Some shit going on in the back end. She posting him way too fucking much. Mind you, ain't nothing wrong with it, but at the same time, there's something wrong with it. Don't nobody need to see that. Don't nobody really care, to be honest with you. They really don't. Like, keep that shit to yourself. If you keep the private shit to yourself, bro, you don't gotta show it. Everybody don't need to see everything, man. Cause for one, they don't give a fuck. That's one. They truly don't. You may get a few likes, but don't nobody really give a fuck for real. They got their own shit going on. And two, just keep your shit private. The whole world don't need to see everything that you got going on, dog. They really don't. They don't have to know every single move that you're doing. They don't gotta know every single thing that you buying. They don't gotta know everybody that you fuck with. They don't gotta see all the text messages. They don't gotta see all the other, man, they don't gotta see all of that shit, man. Leave that shit out. You got the control. Show them only certain things. Keep your private life out of it. Real talk. Never show your whole hand, man. Never show the whole hand. People be doing too much, man. You know this damn social media shit crazy. Can't be letting everybody know everything that's going on.
It's like you almost have to put on.
Right.
And I'm not doing that anymore. Yeah. And if a man feels like he has to put on, I love that for him. That's great. Go do that over there.
Right.
You know, I'm not interested in that at this point in my life. If it's not real, I don't want it.
That has to be difficult. I mean, is that maybe
I'm just still trying to figure out though, bro. She's speaking gems, but she ain't found nobody though, bro. What? I don't know, bro. I don't know, dog. Cause she's speaking facts. I'm talking about. I've seen her in other interviews too. She be cooking. She be cooking sometimes. Now sometimes she be out of pocket too, but for the most part, she be out here cooking. But she ain't got nobody. Yeah, I want to say she in these streets. I want to say she for the streets. Rinse and repeat with these folks. Rinse and repeat. That's a fact. That's a fact. I'm telling you. I think that's what I think it is. She been the side chicks, and so she been peeping what's been going on, and she just been watching and observing. And so she taking all of her experience from being the thought pocket, and she just telling everybody during the interviews. That's what I think is going on. Cause ain't no way you talking like that. Seem as if you got all the experience and all the knowledge, but somehow you ain't even got a ring on your finger. But you want to be married though. I've heard her say that she wanted to be married, but you ain't got no ring yet. She ain't an ugly chick. She fit, she slim, body on point. And you ain't married? Nah, fam. Nope. Yep, folks got all the answers, but nobody in a relationship. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. If you put the work in, you wouldn't be doing this interview single. That's what I'm saying.
The reasons where you may keep your personal life personal, because you are a public figure. You are someone who not only is living life in the public eye, but you're giving advice and being a motivational speaker. And, you know, people are, you know, aspiring to be like you. So you can't, as much as you say, you know, you don't want to put on, but like people are like, oh, they want to know your relationship goals. They want to see, because you speak so much about high value and being happy. Like, so therefore we want to see you in a high value relationship. We want to see you be happy. We want to see you practice all that you preach.
They gonna see it when I.
Oh, so he basically just called out. Somebody. He just called out. He in such a such a smooth way. So yeah, I see you over here, and basically he said, "Look, I see you over here talking all this good shit. That shit sound good, but all this good shit you talking, but you still ain't got no ring on your finger. So where your high value man at? Where your dude at that you talking about? Because you going from podcast to podcast." You spitting game about what women need to do, how they need to level up, how they need to be as a wife, the type of man that you want and don't want, what you ain't gonna tolerate his character, all this shit. But you ain't got no man. What's really going on? What's really going on? Now but see, here's the thing. That's her real hair right there. You can tell that's her real hair. You see them flyaways right there? Yeah, that's her hair. That's all her right there. She straight silk pressed that thing. Yup. The lashes ain't hers though, but for sure, everything else, that's her hair. But yeah, I need to see. I need you to jump off the porch.
I'm married. And in the meantime, I'm practicing what I preach.
Really?
I personally feel like social media is destroying relationships because people the devil comes to seek, kill, and destroy at the end of the day. It's almost like you get tried even more when you post your significant other on social media. Both ways. Now your person gets tried because you posted them, and people just want to, especially women, we some different kind of creatures. Okay, we want to know.
They're not gonna see your man and try to pop at him to see why you love it so much.
They do. And
okay, I'll take it. I'll take that. That's fair, because I was just saying that certain shit you don't need to put out there. That's fair. That is 100% fair. I get it. So I concede to that. I concede to that. You know what I'm saying? Just keep certain stuff out of there. So you heard it here. I concede to it.
And to be completely transparent, you know, so funny story. I realized when I was 10 years old from an experience that I had a story that I created that said, if I let you in, you'll betray me. So at 10. Okay, so let's rewind.
Let's go back. It's therapy.
I was a dirty kid, okay? Dirty.
She probably don't want to give the illusion either. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She probably don't want to give the illusion either. So I don't think she have the ring on. So if she is, she ain't wearing the ring because she don't want, she want to make sure she keep that life private. I understand that. All right, I get that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nasty, didn't shower every day. If there were roaches where I was from, we would have had them strictly because of me.
Right.
Like I said, my dad ruptured a disc in his back when I was 10. My mom was trying to make sure we weren't homeless while going.
She might be. But I do see the other side of it though. I do see the other side of it. She may not want to put all that information out there. You know what I'm saying? She want to keep her good thing going and she want to keep it quiet. So we gonna keep that over there. We gonna keep that. You ain't for the public. We gonna keep you over here. But also what you said could be true too. So
going to school, taking care of all us kids. So she would say, clean your room.
Yeah.
I'm not listening to them. I feel like I'm grown. I know what I'm doing.
Right.
So there was a girl in my school, and I'm going to call her Jane Doe.
Yeah.
And Jane Doe was the everything girl.
Right.
Jane Doe ran fast in track. She could play the guitar, the piano, and sing, and she was beautiful.
Oh, wow.
And she was nice. It's like, you can't even hate this girl if you wanted to.
Right,
you know,
right.
like, where'd she even get off getting all these blessings?
Right.
So Jane Doe.
Something new at Tropical Smoothie Cafe?
Not
Cheers to that. Our new Mango Monsoon and Tropical Dragon Passion smoothies take refreshing to a whole new level. Sipping superfoods has never been so fun. You're on Tropic Time now.
Would have parties like for her birthday where she would invite the whole class over and we'd go to her house and everything had its perfect little place, right? Like literally everything. Her father was a police officer. Her mom was a stay-at-home mom. And I was like, if I could just be like Jane,
right,
life would be amazing.
Right.
And so I asked her, I said, you know, I literally 10-year-old me, I said, hey, I really want to be clean like you, but I don't know how. I would love for you to come over to my house to play and maybe you could show me how to be clean like you.
Wow.
The next day, she came to my house. She didn't stay very long. And the next day when we went to school, she told everyone how dirty and nasty and disgusting I was.
Oh, wow.
And in that moment, I created a story that says, if I let you in, you'll betray me. Now, this is the thing about our stories. Most times they're on autopilot. They're subconscious. We don't even know that they're running, right? So now I'm subconsciously seeking the partners, the friends, the experiences, the opportunities that say, if I let you in, you'll betray me.
Right.
So anytime actually out of my adult relationships, 4 of the men that I dated all slept with my best friend right after we broke up.
Oh, wow. That's a cycle. Why?
I beg your pardon?
Shit.
4 of them.
It's the same best friend?
No, it was a different. No.
You need to leave that.
What was your best friend? Hey, hold on. Shorty, what type of company you keep? She might got some talk. She may have a hard discernment. I don't think she got it. I don't think she got discernment. 4 of the guys you dated, all of them slept with your friends? What kind of friends you got? What kind of man you be choosing? Or is it you? You may talk a good game, you may have wisdom when it comes to it, but when it comes to you actually living that, it may not be it. I don't know, bro. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know, Steph. I don't know, man.
Get her out your life.
different best friend. But what I realized was I didn't have a standard for the women in my life. I didn't have a standard for the moral standard, the ethical standard. I didn't have a standard because I had to prove the story of if I let you in, you'll betray me.
Right.
So I'm choosing people that are going to do me dirty subconsciously. Right. And so for me, when I post and girls will pop at your man like no other, that's another reason why I feel like I don't want anyone that's on their first person that's done the work. I don't feel safe there. That's the danger zone.
Tell me.
Anybody that's on their first anything, it's like the guy that gets the baddie. I'm not a baddie, I'm slim, but let's use him as an example, right?
What does that mean?
You know, the baddie, the like, ooh, she bad.
You could be ooh, she bad.
Nah. I'm slim. I'm a slim.
You could be slim and ooh, she bad.
Can you?
Yeah.
Nah. You can't.
I'm an individual that prefers a slim baddie. Like,
he said it's an oxymoron.
No. What about all the supermodels?
They aren't baddies, they're supermodels.
Okay, well, okay.
So what? That don't even make sense to me. A baddie is a baddie. A baddie is a baddie. What are we talking about, dog? What the fuck? So there's a criteria for a baddie? She said she just slim. What that mean? The fuck? Am I out of touch? Like, what the fuck is going on? What do you mean? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking too. That's what I'm thinking too, Sonny. Snow Bunny. That's what I'm thinking. Oh my gosh. She gotta be fishing. Yeah, she on the something raw. Yeah, I think she want to get another baby with Nick. I think she want to have baby number 8. No, how many kids Nick Cannon got? 11? Or was it 8? Well, whichever one it is, she want to be next. That's what it sounded like to me.
Hey, I would say carry on. We going over here, but I believe a baddie one is how you present yourself.
I received that.
Yeah, and but like it's just attributes of what we're talking about. Like,
nah, yeah, a baddie it comes with the whole package. It's your face card, it's the body, it's how you carry yourself, it's how you dress, it's all of it, like ooh wee. Yep.
I much rather prefer, slim thick. Like you got a little pop here, a little pop there, opposed to it's curvy everywhere. Like I need
baby curvy.
I see. That's a lot of work.
That's a lot of work.
I got to be at the office.
That's a lot of work.
I'm gonna get them 3 times in a day. I need somebody who's athletic.
Back to this 3.
Yeah.
I need you to run with me. Let's keep it.
And they ain't running. They ain't running. They ain't going running
again,
nowhere.
You are a baddie, but I hear what you're saying.
I received the affirmation.
Yes.
Thank you. But I'm saying
she was fishing for it. Oh, she was fishing for it. Okay, I see what you're doing, Miss Sarah. All right. Shoot your shot, shorty. Shoot your shot, man. Hell nah.
a man that gets that, that girl.
Yeah.
For the first time. The knife was good to him. And I'm judgment-free zone. Do whatever works.
Yeah.
Like, hey, no shame in nobody's game.
Right.
That man has
not
never.
The knife was good to him.
Like, you got
that. Not life is good. The knife is good.
Hey, that man is not used to the attention that girl gets, which oftentimes creates resentment for him. That man is not used to
trying to sweat out the silk press.
The women now that she raised his stock, now new levels of women are trying to holler at that man to see if they'll leave her
handle it.
Weak.
Yeah.
They're just weak. So weakness, not to be confused with vulnerability, because vulnerability is very important. I can't do it. So I don't want to be anybody's first, because you'll mishandle me.
You want to be their first baddie?
I wouldn't even say I'm a baddie, but I don't want to be the first person that's
together.
I wouldn't even say that. Just I've done the work.
Yeah.
You know, because you'll mishandle me.
Right.
And not even intentionally. You can love me so much. Yeah. You can love me so much, but you don't know how to handle me.
Right.
It's like giving a 16-year-old a Ferrari.
What? Hey, she leaning. Hey, she leaning. Oh, she leaning. She leaning heavy, boy. Oh my God. She leaning into that. She leaning. I need somebody who know how to handle me. You need some experience. Look, did y'all know that she done swiveled her chair towards Nick a little bit more? That's a swivel chair. She swiveled that bitch toward him a little bit, so she's facing him directly now.
Sorry.
You'll
mishandle it. You know, I don't personally, I'm not here for that, you know, and I'm not saying I'm not the prettiest girl in the world. I'm not the smartest girl in the world, but I'm solid. Yeah. And in a world where there's a lot of fake, that stands a lot on its own by itself.
Indeed.
You know, so yeah, I don't want to be the first.
I heard that. You still dirty?
Nah. Let me tell you. Okay,
how did you get through that trauma?
So this is what happened, and this is crazy. So I realized, you know, I do all these seminars, retreats, all the different things I read. I love to read, and one of the things that I realized is that out of your limiting beliefs, strong suits are also created, right? And so the strong suit that I created, my limiting belief was, if I let you in, you'll betray me. But my strong suit was, no one will ever be able to call me dirty again.
Why are you not investing
in had a lot of trauma in her life, huh?
Why are you not investing into one of the most incredible?
Hey man, in due time, y'all.
And now if you go to my house, man, every label is faced away.
You got OCD now. My everything color coordinated.
Yes, they are. I'm so serious. Like every hair is usually, and it's embodiment because I've been working on it. And then also when I start to fall off, I got really solid people in my life. Like when I first moved.
I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna stop. Hey, I'm gonna stop there, bro. Cause like you said, it's no money. She leaning in, boy. She leaning heavy. Oh my God. He said wearing dirty doo-doo brown is crazy. Well, I'm telling you, brown on brown, that is wild work. Nick calling her out and shit. Yeah, see, I don't trust it no more. Saying I need to know how to handle me. No, that's a red flag. I need you to know how to handle me because you can fumble me. What the fuck does that even mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? Somebody help me understand. I don't know what that means. You can fumble me. Man, girl, you better get the fuck on. You better get out of my face. Look, man, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm. And hit that notification bell.